Okay, Aries. So I've tried to deliver your message 2 times, and there is an energy that just doesn't want me to get this out. But we're going to start right back where I left off. I already have 3 cards down, which I normally don't, but the energy was like, they don't want y'all to have a reading. So we're going to push through, okay? So first and foremost, I mentioned the name Jonah, Lacey, Lawrence, Stephen, Jason, Jasmine, Bobby, and Sky, okay? There's also something about the number 3 here. So you can have a 3-year-old child. You could be in a 3-year cycle. You could be about to graduate with your master's in 3 years. I don't know. There's something about 3 years here. Okay, the number 3. We also picked up Aquaman, the movie Aquaman. This could be like one of your favorite movies. I'm not sure, but Aquaman came up. And then we had Jay-Z featuring, Maya featuring Jay-Z. He had this little game that he played. Had his little ways and his hot boy style. Something about the things that he said made me want to take it there one time. I should be walking away, but his hands up on my thigh.
Right.
Should I leave? Should I stay? Okay?
I don't know Hov Pop.
It was something about that there, okay?
I remember that song, though.
I do, but anyway. So, anyway, you guys came out in the 12th house, okay? The house of Pisces, Aries. So, you know, I spoke about someone, there could be someone, you could be like a professional painter. This could be like your business to paint homes. There's also someone else I seen on an easel, so you could be like an artist. And you could paint like pictures. I don't know. I seen something about that here. And then there was also something about fish. There could be someone pregnant or dreaming about fish, or someone's pregnant around you, something about that. Okay. The first card that came out for you was the 3 of Swords here. So there's something about some kind of tragic, painful ending, you know, and I was speaking about the house of Pisces being about endings anyway, you know, and I feel like a lot of times Spirit will put us in the energy of an ending so that we can have a new beginning. Because a lot of times, you know, if Spirit doesn't end things for us, we'll never end them, right? So I feel like, you know, God could be assisting you with ending some things. And it could be a very, very dark place for you. Because, you know, once we're not familiar with the kind of, you know, when we're in unfamiliar energy, it can be intimidating, right? I also spoke about, you know, because your next card that came out was the Moon. Okay, so I feel like, you know, there are a lot of things that are being, you know, going to be revealed, because the house of Pisces is also about what's hidden, and so is the Moon. Okay, so there could be something hidden here, but, you know, I feel like in due time it will come out. This could also be like why your heart is, you know, maybe broken or shattered. You know, there could have been some kind of news that came out that was very, very you know, it put an end to a situation, you know, but I feel like there's also, you know, an Aries right now, and you're really thinking about, you know, like your old age. You're thinking about, you know, where you want to see yourself spiritually, you know, on a spiritual level in your old age. You know, I feel like there could be also someone in this energy, and your limited belief systems could really be holding you back from being your greatest self.
Yeah.
Right? There's something about God really wanting you to do a thing, and you could have limited beliefs that won't allow you to see the beauty in things that are really beautiful, right? You could be like thinking everything is just evil, wicked. I don't know, something about that here. And then your last card that came out before the reading got interrupted was the World. You know, I was saying that this makes perfect sense because the house of Pisces is all about closures, Aries, right? It's like, you know, with the World card being here, there is literally a cycle that has ended for you, and you've completed it successfully. Now, I feel like this could have even been like a karmic cycle for you, Aries. Like this could have been a cycle. It could have been from like the last 3 to, I told you 3 was significant. Remember I said number 3? The 3 of Swords was the first card that came out for you. So I told you number 3 was very significant for you.
3 of Wands just hit the deck for you. Wow.
Right? So you could have been you could be definitely ending like a 3-year cycle. Someone could have like a 3-year-old child or whatever. But I feel like, you know, there's a chapter that you have completed successfully. So if you were a person and you were literally living in bad karma the last 3 years, and you have cleaned yourself up spiritually, I feel like things are really changing for you. That's why there's a lot of endings, okay? That's why there's a lot of confusion and frustration. There's a lot of being uncomfortable, right? See, spirit sometimes has to put you in an uncomfortable situation so that you can really go to the next level here. Something about that. Okay? Yeah, look, we have the judgment in the reverse here. So I feel like, even though there's some kind of situation that's ending for you, with the judgment coming out in the reverse in the house of Pisces, Aries, I feel like spirit is really wanting you to look at some of your habits as well. Okay, you could be being a little bit judgmental of other people, and spirit is wanting to remind you that, not all of your habits are divine either, right? Because the house of Pisces is also, what we think about, right? So I feel like spirit is really wanting you to be in an energy of a high vibration and thinking positive, okay? You could be like a school counselor, is what I just picked up. You could be like a school social worker or something like that, okay? You could work in the school system as a counselor. But yeah, there's something about, with Neptune being here, there's something about the mystical world that could be really like exciting you right now, right? Enticing you. I don't know. But there's something about, let's see. Okay, yeah, you got the 8 of Pentacles coming out as well. So I feel like, yeah, as you're going through this ending here, Aries, okay, there's a lot of things being exposed, right? I told you there's a lot of big things being exposed because with the moon in Pisces, definitely something is hidden here, okay? There could be something, something's definitely hidden here, but I feel like, something's also coming out about you spiritually, right? I feel like as you continue to heal, you're starting to learn that, because I don't know, I keep hearing judgmental. You could be a person that was like very judgmental, and you could be changing. You could be learning that, the energy of God doesn't look exactly like you were taught, right? God comes in all different shapes, forms, sizes, people, whatever. God is in everything, right? Now, we do have union, and it did want to come out in the reverse. It says the union of divine soul counterparts is miraculous events that begin when you least expect it. So you could be having like some issues in the love area here. It could be a little bit rocky. But when I see union in the reverse, I feel like, before you can even think about truly connecting with a person, you have to connect with divinity first, right? There's something about, the root to your union. And I feel like the root, is spirit, right? You could be really desiring like a relationship, but, if you don't root it in the energy of the Most High, it won't last, because it's something about you that loves the energy of the Most High. And you could be connecting with people that don't have that same love, right? Because the house of Pisces is about spirituality, okay? You could be connecting with people that really don't have any spirit at all in them, right? That doesn't mean they're not attractive, but they can have no type of spirit, okay? We got faithfulness coming out for you, Aries. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and in the universe. So there's something about you being faithful, even though, God is ending things in your life, right? There could be a lot of endings. Spirit is wanting you to remain faithful. Okay, there's something about your faithfulness, because you could be like a spiritual leader that I'm talking to, okay? And you could literally be going through like a tower moment is what I'm picking up. Like you could be finding out a lot of truth where there were a lot of stories and deceit, right? But spirit is really wanting you to focus on the intangible things, Pisces, in Pisces energies, Aries. Spirit is really wanting you to focus on positive, high vibrational things. I would say going forward, just remain faithful. There could be a lot of things that really, really like choke you up when they come out if they haven't already. But, remember that God gives his toughest battles to his most loyal soldiers. That was your message. I love you, Aries.
Okay, Aries. So, going into your reading, I just want to say it's levels. It's levels. It's in your reading, there's levels to it. You show up in your 12th house. The name Kenneth could be significant. Lorraine, Bobby, Sahara, Tracy, Nish, or Niche, Simon, Daphne, Miranda, Aku, Jacobs, Trina, and Abu, right? Now, 12th house. Spirit says it's a matter of what's hidden from you right now, Aries, or a matter of what you're hiding from yourself or failing to realize. You are very intuitive in this Piscean energy, and it looks well on you. Aries wears intuition very well. It shows Aries in a kind of, not such a fictitious mode like Aries can be, because Aries can dress it up, shape it up, do anything. But nevertheless, this is showing Aries in intuitive energy, which is good. And you can also be realizing that your habits may be restricting you. Spirit says, don't spend valuable time pondering over what the devil is hiding. Grasp hold to the understanding that God will reveal what's hidden when you are ready. It's levels to it, right? So that's it right there. Now let's jump into your soul report, okay? Because it's real levelly, if that's a word. Nevertheless, the Knave of Wands, you show up in that energy. It's being clarified by adversity in reverse. So I'm seeing you. This is you. The Wands, this is your energy, right? And it shows you in the energy of being reversed in the universe. And I feel it's because Aries could be running from adversity, right? Adversity should be in the upright. And the reason why I say I like adversity in the upright for you in this energy, Aries, because adversity is going to keep you striving and keep you working. When there's no adversity, chances are it's because you're not facing it. Maybe you could be running from it. Maybe Spirit could be calling for you to meet a challenge within yourself, and you could actually be running from it, right? Some sort of adversity is in reverse, but you're in reverse with it. So that's what I'm saying. Now, moving on to the Ten of Cups, which you do have, right? And that's ancestral energy. In my soul report, so I see your ancestors with, 10 cups. Your purpose being in reverse is showing me you again, right? It's 3 cards in reverse at the top of the spread. Knave of Wands, you, adversity, and purpose. But 10 of Cups is upright. So it's kind of like your ancestors, they kind of waiting on you, in a sense. Now, you could be off your purpose. And trust and believe, this is the kind of reading that you want to hear when you're off track, right? You want to hear it from somebody that has spiritual integrity. But what I'm saying, you kind of in your emotions because you're in your intuition. And sometimes the intuition is poisoned, right? If we not really being discerning about what we intuiting, like you have intuition, 10 of Cups in the 12th house, very intuitive. But as long as you're not in alignment, your intuition going to be off, Aries. Okay, now, 8 of Wands to the grief in reverse. So I see good news moving towards you. It's coming quick, too. Fast moving. So you're going to have to make decisions, right? I'm getting maybe in the next 7 days. All right, this kind of energy. 8 of Wands is like the energy from up above. But even in this, Spirit is encouraging you to take action on ideas. Like, as you begin to move ahead, I'm reading the footnotes to the card. Boldness, excessive force, and generosity, right? Now, this excessive force, this could really just mean meeting this adversity. That's in reverse. Sometimes it takes excessive force when we meet in challenges within ourselves. So with the grief being in reverse, this is something that's going to work out a positive in your life. Whatever this news is, this fast movement, this could be you switching gears in your mind. This could be you snatching hold to the energy of motivation, right? I see that happening. Now, this card right here is very powerful. You have the Death card, and it's being clarified by patience. Footnote, transformation, ending cycle transition, time, and necessary change. Time is necessary. you have to have patience. This death card energy, it shows you in the mode of a transformation. It could be gradual or it could be fast. But I do see Aries, and this is probably why you so far on your intuition. You're actually changing, Aries. Things about you are changing. You're kind of rearranging yourself. And you might not be aware of it. But when I see the death being clarified by patience, this is either what you're displaying or this is what's needed. Spirit is either saying patience is best for you, especially when you're transforming and things are falling apart and coming together. We can be hasty, real impulsive, like something break off, you want to fix it, but God is moving it. Or something come to you and you uncertain, God stuck it there, right? It's like the energy of being focused and discerning, right? Major transformation. With the ending of a cycle, this is big because this signifies a very big shift, right? And I'm kind of getting, this is kind of internal as well. It's something on the inside of you, and maybe you've been trying for quite some time to get it out of your heart. I feel that, right? And now you're at the place where you finally got it out your heart, but you haven't quite seen the results of it moving. So be patient because it's gone. It's like you're free of that. The death card says it. Whatever it is, Spirit says you know better than the reader. But it's something deep inside of your heart, and you're free of it. Right? Now just be patient. It's like a seed that was planted. It has to germinate. So you could be in that phase where, a seed was planted by you or, the divine. However, it's a seed, and it takes patience to develop the ending of this cycle. So allow the transformation. When you're in the energy of transformation, strive to keep your balance, right? But to some degree, you have to let it consume you, right? So it's a balance that's required. You have to know that this is a real transition. You have to know that I'm not going to be who I once was, right? Once you embrace that, then you can have a little more patience. But as long as you holding up the process of this transformation, could keep you stagnant. But nevertheless, I see you're not stagnant, and I'm liking this for you. You end off with the Three of Wands being clarified by pride. Three of Wands. Find your inspiration and take action. Preparation, planning, expansion, established force, nobility, success, openness, and honesty. And with this pride, this is that good pride. This is not the pride that comes before the fall. This is the pride where, I'm going to do my work to my best. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to give my best effort. This is you taking pride in what you believe in. You taking pride in what you see. Three of Wands is, and you seeing your ships come in. So just be patient. Like patience to the Three of Wands, to the pride. Look, continue to have respect for what you do and respect for what it is that God gave you. Respect it, right? No matter what happening, respect that. Place that up here. And, above all, be patient. Allow it to develop. That was your reading, Aries. I pray that it resonated. God bless you.